Good morning. The sun is just coming up, and this morning we are headed to the world famous Waikiki beach. I'll see you there. So there's not a lot of parking here in Waikiki, man, especially like not downtown, unless you want to pay like a crazy amount of money, like usually about 20 bucks for a couple hours. I think the cheapest parking is about, I don't know, $7, $10, $13 for an hour. So, but there's free parking all the way down here at the park, which is really cool. And this is right near the zoo. It's not really free, actually. I paid the meter, but I mean, hey, $1 on the meter for a good hour. So anyway, that just means I got a little ways to walk. Man, I love coming down here. So normally on the running vlog, we like to do kind of more, I guess, trail runs and, you know, kind of exploring Hawaii. But I would be remiss if I didn't take you down here to Waikiki, because this is like the center of the universe on the island of Oahu. Like, if you think of like a ultimate vacation destination in a place, when people think Hawaii, they think Waikiki, right? And I guess this would be like kind of like the Hollywood or the Sunset Strip or the what's that place in Times Square, right? This would be it. And like, I'm down here right now at the Duke statue. I'm gonna start down here instead of finishing down here because this is a long ways from my car. But you can see, I don't know if you can see because of sun saturation, but the wave sets are looking pretty good. There's tons of surfers. It's 6:30 in the morning and this place is already slam-packed busy. But we're gonna head to the east, I'm sorry. We're going east to Diamondhead, which is the volcano crater just on the outskirts of Waikiki and Honolulu. And yeah, man, we'll see all the cool things on the way. And once we get up there, there's an amazing view out over the ocean. If it's clear, we'll even see the next island over. So anyway, Duke, wish me luck. Let's go. You know, the one good thing about being down here and running and talking to a camera is that this place is so full of tourists. I don't look any crazier than the next person, just so couldn't get away with this kind of stuff in a small town. So before we start hitting this hill going up the side of Diamondhead, let me start sharing my thought for you today. And it's a thought I've actually had for a while. It's just I haven't been able to share it with you till today. It's hectic now, you know? Kids are just finishing school. Sports are in full swing. I think I attended about 1,400 band concerts in about a month. All good things. All good things. But let's talk about not control, but being in charge. And that can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. But specifically, I want to focus in on the idea, the thought, the mantra, the saying, when in charge, be in charge. Oh man, we're in a pretty area. Really pretty area. I'll bet each one of these houses, nothing major about them, easily $2-3 million. And they're probably about 1,200 square foot, maybe. Easily $2-3 million being in this area. But so the idea I'm talking about has nothing specific about work or your boss or your supervisor, but it could, right? It could have to do with you. Maybe you're the boss, maybe you're the supervisor. But let's relate it to being the boss, but of your own life. You see, nobody likes a boss who can't make a decision, you know? Like, you ask for their input or their guidance, or there's something going on, and they just flip and they flounder, and they can't decide what to do, how to do it, who should do it, you know? Just can't make a decision. Sometimes people try to give themselves too many choices. Too many choices in life. And you know what? That just makes it harder to make a decision. You gotta keep it simple. KISS, remember that acronym? Keep it simple, silly. Yeah, you just gotta kiss life, man. Look at this little exciting park right here in the middle of this housing area. Beautiful. Diamondhead is an integral part of the Honolulu Marathon. You start downtown and you end up going up and over Diamondhead. I think it's around mile 5. I think, I don't remember. But then you also have to do it again on the return right around mile 22. It's brutal. Good thing the whole rest of it is flat. So, too often we think, I could do it tomorrow, you know? Like, I still got time. It doesn't matter right now. You know, oh, that's easy. I'm busy, you know? Right now I'm too busy. But what do you do when you say those things? You take yourself out of being in charge of your life. You're just more or less going with the one option that's the easiest, and you're not necessarily taking charge and making a decision. I had a lot of choices this morning. I almost chose to stay home, play video games, but I made the choice, took charge, and now I'm running up Diamond Hill and dying. Still a little ways from the top, but you can already see the cars here are ridiculous. It's just because it's that worth it. I would have loved to have been up here for sunrise, but fact of the matter is, I didn't take charge. I didn't make a decision soon enough in the day. But here we are. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. And you can see the other island out there. Right there. Nice clear day, not a lot of haze. And probably you can't see it, but you could see another island way out there. I think that's Maui. And then we got the Cocoa Head crater, and on the other side of that lump right there is Honolulu Bay. Pretty freaking spectacular. All right, so let's finish our thought real quick. You know, you have the opportunity to be in charge of your life, man. Like, don't take it for granted, you know? I think I do that like anybody else, right? You just want to take the easy thing. You don't want to do the hard work. And then after years of doing that, making that, not making that decision, but taking that decision, you look back and you're like, I've got a gut, I've got a big fat butt, I got debt, I got, you know, bad knees, you know, whatever the case is, and you're like, you just weren't taking charge. So when in charge, be in charge, man. Take control. You know, it's not an easy road, but my gosh, man, just mentally, it makes a huge difference. And if you haven't noticed lately, I decided to start taking charge. And last night, I got the RB into the Z, and it's mounted up. It's all on its own. It's sitting. It's part of the car now. It's officially part of the car. You know, too many times I made the decision. I took the choice to sit around and just, you know, oh, it's too hot, or oh, I don't feel well, or oh, I don't want to do this, or oh, the bugs, or oh, blah, blah. You know what? I just decided to take charge, to be in charge. And yeah, that's what I've been doing. So hopefully you continue with me on that journey. And think of something. It could be small, man. It doesn't have to be huge. Just think of one little thing, you know what, and say, you know what? I'm in charge. And I'm gonna be in charge. Aloha. And I'm gonna head back now. If I see anything cool, maybe I'll add it at the end of this, but that's it. Ciao a tutti, and aloha. Bye-bye.